Hey, what's up guys? This is Astranox. This video is going to be about my progression. 4 months, 120 days. I wanted to do it yesterday. It's 121 days. Sorry. It's like the pity summon, 121. Okay, so I'll go over like my 6 stars. I'll go over my stats. Not sure I'm going to show like all my stats on each heroes. Like, I mean the gear. Maybe I do have time. I'll do this quick, okay? I'll try to do it quick. So first, well, I'll just show you before I go in my reputation tab. I've been tracking a lot of stats. So I'm a free-to-play player, and I've been playing very efficiently since the Europe release. On this account, this is the account I've been playing the most efficiently compared to my other 2 accounts, because this is my 3rd one. So just going down here, I have 29 6 stars. I thought I had 30, but yeah, let me just sort it by stars. I'll go over that in a few minutes. Yeah, a lot of these heroes are built. If they are not, I will like throw some gear onto them soon enough. Right now it's free gear removal, so you know. Like Mascot Hazel, I was using her more initially. But yeah, a lot of 6 stars, and like I might 6-star Cigarette next. You know, I got super lucky with pulls. It's been some insane luck on this account. Truly blessed. And like even like I have 5 stars, like a lot of natural 5 stars that are ready to be like 6-starred and be built and all that. You know, I have the fathers to... I just need one more 5-star. A lot of duplicates. Been summoning like crazy. All the Covenant Bookmarks I get, I just summon them. Like I just Covenant summon now because we can get natural 4 and 5-star. I can get Moonlight Heroes from Covenant summoning. So yeah, kept that one. I mean, this monster was... overpowered until they nerfed it. I'm just gonna keep 1 copy for a collection. Anyways, let's go over my stats here in reputation. Okay, this one I can complete. Here we have 121 days total logins. And if I go down through this slowly, you can see... See, oh wait, I reached level 60 on 30 heroes because I had a Moonlight selector ticket, because I had Arbiter Vildred. I traded him for Martial Artist Ken. I just really wanted Martial Artist Ken, even though Arbiter Vildred makes things so much simpler. You know, I was back into Legend League with Arbiter Vildred, and I'm down in Champion with Martial Artist Ken, but I did it for like long term. I need a hero that I just like his counter mechanics, you know. I just like that. Here, like I've been farming some friendship levels quite a bit to get some Covenant Bookmarks. This is only level 11. This one is 14 for friendship level 3. Triple S. Memory imprints for a lot of Covenant Bookmarks. And this one, friendship level 10, only have 6 done. I mean, that takes so long to do. Stats that I've been keeping track of. You know, that's a lot of stage cleared. And I'm farming a lot of adventures. Well, adventures, unrecorded history. It's about balancing your runs, balancing like hunts, adventures. When I say adventure, I'm saying like unrecorded history, but I'm actually farming an adventure as well. There is this stuff. I didn't do it. Like this was implemented before I actually after, so it's not completed. I'll go over the hunts that I can farm. So this is all the gold that I farmed so far. Ancient coins collected, the conquest points, all the energy that I consumed. I convert sky stones into energy. So all this stuff, it's pretty cool that I can like keep tracking this stuff after, like, by not completing this. I mean, you can compare your stats to mine to give you an idea. Most of the time playing, like initially I was playing 16 hours per day on average. You know, some day more, some day a bit less. That was until I use up all my sky stones. Now, yeah, if I just chain run hunts, I mean, it's gonna be done in like a day, like a few hours. I can just 3-man Wyvern 11, Golem 11. I can farm Banshee 11, but it's a 4-man team for now. I prefer to do 3-man so I can be more efficient. I can just get a bunch of experience on fathers, and that is one of the reasons why I have so many 6-star heroes, is because like I'm always doing multiple things at once, and that is definitely one of the most important thing that you need to get out of this video. So that's it for my stats here. The stats on my heroes, I'll go over that, you know, pretty soon. So floor 82 in the Abyss, I have not bothered with pushing higher. I'm sure I can do it. It's just it takes quite a bit of time to do these floors now, and I'll get to it eventually. In the hunts, so Wyvern 11, that's my team. I'm running this. I've been farming Golem 11 for a long time on this account. I was not chasing for speed initially. I wanted very tanky heroes. I was able to stay in legend for a month. You know, actually 5 weeks was it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 5 weeks after Europe got released, and that was my strategy as a free-to-play player. It was pretty important to have I mean, it's always important, but have a strong arena defense. So there's other setups that I can do here. I can bring Luluka instead of Seaside. I can probably do Seaside, Luluka, and Angelic Montmorency. I have Angelica, but Angelic Montmorency, I've just, you know, I've done skill ups on her, and she's used pretty much everywhere. So I really like her skill set. She's just amazing with her specialty change. So yeah, 3-manning this, Golem, 3-manning this, but I was running a Kates all the way up until like 2 days ago. I just swapped the gear from a Kates onto Tamarine because I got her now. I was fortunate enough to pull her from her rate up banner quite early as well. So Akates and Ken was a major key to success for me with Carmen Rose. 3-manning Golem 11 very early on allowed me to just get so much experience on 2 fathers and 6-star a bunch of heroes. So yeah, using Tamarine. Now in Banshee 11, that's the team that I'm running with. It's doing just fine. I don't even have skill ups on my damage dealers. Tamarine doesn't have skill ups. If I do get skill ups, it's going to be faster. It's going to be, you know, well, it's going to be faster. So there's that. I like to 3-man. If I can't 3-man the hunt, I might just do a few runs. Maybe I want to do some crafting, but I always prefer to 3-man. That's the raid team that I set up just like today, basically. That's a new setup, giving me 39 camping morale. And I'm going to do Hell Raid with this setup. I'm going to try it anyways. But they don't have skill ups. Luluka, Commander, Lorena, Tamarine don't have skill ups. So when the Molagora into Stigma change happens for skill enhancement for 3-star heroes, I will power up Commander Lorena for sure. It's, yeah. I mean, I've been changing my raiding team all the time, and I've been able to raid in normal and kill the Queen Soul, like, very early on. I was using Ken before. Arena offense, you know, I've been trying different things. But I can cleave, but now with the super tanky defenses, I'm not doing it anymore. So let me get out of here. So I covered, yeah, G11, Wyvern 11, Banshee 11. Now, as my Chalice, yeah, I can clear it. Hell, I need to get on top of that. But I've been saving these malicious bug charms, which is fine because I wanted to get a team that gives high amount of camping morale, that is very balanced, that has good synergy, that can pull through and just clear those bosses. So I can clear some of the trash as well and have better chances to get like some item level 88 drops. So that's it for that. Trials, I can do it. I haven't done it this week, but I can S rank. I believe I might have double S rank one of the Kairon, but you know the difference is not so big, so it's not the end of the world really. Like for a lot of players, just A rank is fine. If there was a big gap, I would spend more time in here. Automated Towers, that's a joke after the nerf. So I went over Abyss. Okay, so stuff I want to show is, of course, the gear of my heroes, their stats. I will go over my Sanctuary build real quick. I mean, Heart of Orbis is definitely like top priority. I mean, you want these free Sky Stones. The gold is, I mean, it's icing on the cake. Forest of Soul, really, like, you don't build penguins anymore. I just set those Phantasma in there, and I mean, I craft one penguin per day for the daily, and that's it. It's high command, this build 210, you know, and I'm just running hunt missions all the time because ancient coins are very valuable, limited. I mean, it's hard to obtain them, so that's the better one to run for sure. So that's, you don't need much, just 210, and you can get the 1 energy one and the 2 energy one, which are the best ones to run. Beside that, Steel Workshop, I mean, it's maxed out. I'm crafting all the time. I've been saving a bit here because my gold's always low, because I've been, you know, 6-starring a lot lately. I've been enhancing a lot of gear when I'm doing unrecorded history. So it does cost a lot of gold. So usually I'm crafting all the time, and that is where your gold's gonna go, but you are getting a lot of solid pieces this way. You'll see how much gear I have so far. It's quite ridiculous. So materials for Wyvern 11, I'll be doing some crafting next. It's gonna be in there. You know, I haven't farmed Banshee 11 much. I just know that this team can do it. As Maniac Hunt, I've not been farming it. You know, it's just not some place that I can do so easily with my heroes right at this second. Now, let's talk about the arena real quick. So I'm currently in Champion. I've been always in Champion or Legend. Season 1, I finished as a free-to-play player. I finished number 14. It was Season 2 actually. So that was not the team I was running. First, I got Fallen Cecilia. Arbiter Vildred, I got him not so long ago. It was just, I got him just before the nerf, you know, just before we get the selector ticket. It was insane. It was completely insane. You know, I went mad when it happened, and I tested him and everything, but I decided to go with Martial Artist Ken because he just like his kit better. And I'm having a lot of fun with him. I can definitely use him in all sorts of places. Arbiter Vildred as well. It's just they're different heroes. My defense is actually doing quite well. It's usually like 20%, between 20 and 30%. Sometimes it's lower than 20%, but it's at the end of the week. It's yeah, between 20 and 30, but I feel it's gonna be around 25%. So that's how I got this gold portrait frame, you know, because I was in top 30 on that season 2, and man, that portrait looks so cool. So cool. Okay, so defense team is that. I want to get Shima Justaf on this Tina. I'm close with the Powder of Knowledge, man. I definitely want it because it's going to boost her healing a lot. She's using Celestine now. It's not even that good. I mean, she's using skill 3 and then skill 2 and then finally skill 1. And then, since I'm running a double Soul Weaver setup, it's going to boost the healing of Angelic Montmorency. It's going to boost the healing, the lifesteal of Martial Artist Ken, which is completely crazy. I mean, it gives so much for my team. So I can't wait to get it. And I have memory imprints. You know, unknown slate, when I get one, I just drop one on each hero. Because you get double the value on the first memory imprint, the first rank, versus the following one. So better to do it this way. Martial Artist Ken, I had a duplicate of Ken actually that I fed into him when I 6-starred him. So yeah, okay, moving on here. Arena offense. I mean, I've been in top 100 pretty much the whole time. Now I'm dropping slowly, but I'll start using Tamarine and Issaria. That's why, like, I have them. That's another reason why I part away with Arbiter Vildred, because with those two, there's so many different setups that I can run for arena offense. So I'll be testing things out. I might be running Chaos Axe because he's pretty beefed up, and he's I mean, skilled up and everything. He's got gear, and he's of the dark element. Okay, so yeah, NPC challenges. I mean, you need to do that all the time. Every time one pops up, you need to do it. It's just free Sky Stones and Conquest points. But I mean, it's about the Sky Stones. Something I want to show real quick in the guild here. The amount of assistance. So yeah, a lot of assistance, and I mean, aiding, requesting. It's quite important. Now let's move on to, yeah, my heroes. If I show you real quick here, I'll just end with the heroes, but okay, this is heroes that are equipped. You know, some heroes, they don't have all their equipment. Maybe they're missing an artifact. I'm not using them. Carmen Rose, I am using her in Golem 11, but I mean, her artifact, I'm using it for Wyvern 11 heroes now, and for rating. Just put it back on her when the time comes. Some heroes, I will remove all their gear for because it's free gear removal, and then I'll just add a good set on them. I was using auxiliary loss quite a bit with Chaos Axe, but there was a moment where like it just didn't work anymore, like for offense. So I've been just going for a turn 2 team in arena since the start. I've just been tanking the damage from the enemy and just start to pick them off one by one, and it's been working out for me. Even with the crazy amount of damage coming my way, I still managed to pull through. So here, all my gear that is plus 15, if I just show you real quick, it's an insane amount of gear. It's like, I believe there's like 20 rows. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, 20.5 rows. It's 9 per row. I mean, I'm close to 200 items at plus 15. This shows you how much, you know, adventure, unrecorded history that I've done to power all this gear up, and a lot of it is equipped, even some that are not equipped. You know, these are my weapons. I noticed the other day, maybe I should go through this and figure out what I need to craft next, because you see, like, about weapons and helms, they're about similar. Chests, yeah, it seems like I have 3 to 4 rows of those. Boots, yeah, necklaces. It's about right. My stuff's pretty balanced, and I've been crafting for slots that I need the most. Artifacts here. I'll do a separate video that goes over my gear, like all my gear, but it's gonna be way too long if I put it in this video. I like a what's in my box video. That would be something that I could do, and that would be like the first time that I do it actually, because I've been just showing my gear, or at the end of the video, for like heroes that I've been using covering in that particular video. These are my artifacts. I'll go over my Chalice. I mean, I'm trying to keep them all balanced to have a healthy supply of all of them in case there is a hero I luck out on when I summon. Exclusive equipment. Now here, currency. You know, my Covenant Bookmarks, they're low. I'm doing a lot of Covenant summons if you've seen my videos. Yeah, 10 more of these and I can get Shimajo staff, man. I can't wait. I can probably sell an artifact, a 4-star artifact, but there's still time left, so I might just get them from running, you know, Hunt 11. My runes. I only farm runes when it's a double drop rate event. You should do the same thing. It's so important because you save so much energy that way. That's definitely the best way to do it. And yeah, I keep a healthy supply of all of them. So if there's a specialty change that I want to go for, or if there's a new hero that I want to power up that I get, well, I have them ready. Chalice, yeah, that's a lot of Chalice. Now that we can, you know, just craft them. But it's about the AP exchange, it's about crafting them, it's about these things, plus the drops, of course. But that's pretty random. It's RNG, very RNG. So AP exchange is huge. Combined with the Alchemist T-pole together, you can just get whatever. And that's very powerful. It's so much simpler than it was before. So as you can see, my rare Chalice, I try to have them at plus 15. I mean, at 15. So like if there's a 5-star hero that I pull, it will require 15 of a rare Chalice. And that's why I have that amount. If I need more for skill enhancement, stuff like that on the same hero, well, I mean, maybe that's, yeah, I'll just manage it. I'll request in the guild. I try to really like not convert for rare. It's about converting for epic ones. But you see the epic ones, I have a lot of them. And I try to get them to 10. If I have more, it's okay. I'm just not going to convert to those anymore. I'll just try to work on balancing them and all of them. Enhancement, ingredients, crafting materials, kind of shown it already. Okay, so that's it for that. Just before I show my hero, sorry guys. Conquest points. I mean, yeah, you just gotta go for Unknown Slate. It's just too good. It's a memory imprint for any hero that you choose, which you should use for limited heroes or a hero that you... A Moonlight natural 5-star hero is definitely a good contender. But like heroes that you use all the time in multiple areas of the game is definitely some of the top contenders for that. So yeah, season 3, that's what I have left to buy. Now the ancient coins, 4,100. I've been just buying a lot of ring and necklace charms. You know, I don't buy the malicious bug charm. I've never bought it. I mean, it's up to you to decide, but you see, I'm at 4,100. I've been enhancing at a decent rate for how many I've been getting, how many I've been crafting. I feel like buying them would just cause some problems. I would have to be even more picky with my jewelry, which I don't really want to get. I don't want to get to that point. Buying energy, of course, and flags every day. Friendship points is a huge thing. Friendship points is massive. Shimajo staff, let's go soon. I'll talk about friendship points as well. The Molagora, you gotta get them. I always get the artifact charms. I always have enough silver transmit stone. When you triple S a memory imprint of a 3-star heroes, you can do it multiple times. You just sell it, you know, you go in transmission. And real quick, packs, by the way, for the non-believers. So I'm free to play on all 3 of my accounts. That's just the way I like to play my games. I mean, if a game is like, if they're putting walls, they're throwing walls at you, like you can't go through the content without spending or it's just like a massive hassle, an insane grind, then like that's how I figure out if the game is worth my time. And this game is very good, very, very good for free-to-play players. And I like to show that to other players, that you don't have to spend money, you know, to do good in the game, and you can still have a lot of fun. You can still have so many heroes built. I mean, it's ridiculous. Now, okay, the Epic Pass, I'm buying it. I'm always buying it. You know, you gotta get that upgrade, the first one, the skin, the costume. I mean, it's up to you to decide if you want it. I never buy the costume. It's all about the gold transmit stone, all these rewards. I mean, the premium one will give you the stuff on the right side, but to me, it's definitely worth it. I mean, it should be worth it to you as well. Just the fact that you can get a Moonlight Summon. But that's not it. I mean, you're getting much more than that. So definitely worth it until they like nerf that or something. So I went over this stuff. Now, another thing I need to show you guys is in adventure, just this is normal adventure. I farm here 1-5. I only have 177 AP. You know, 1-5 is very good for getting fodders. 2 energy for 1 run. So there's that one. There's 3 packs in there to farm. Very good for friendship levels. Get friendship points. That's not so many runs. In 2S, in leveling, so you can see I've done 1,000, over 1,400 runs. I actually bought some Chalice here before. You know, I farmed this place a lot. And do not macro this. Do not automate this stuff. I'm repeating, do not automate this stuff. You'll just end up being banned. I never automate ever on all my accounts. It's just like, you should just play the game the way it should be played. It's so easy for them to detect if you're automating, you know, and just, you lose everything. Definitely don't do it. So this place is definitely my favorite place to farm when I'm in the struggles, you know, poverty, free to play, you know, I used everything. When I see a Sky Stone, that's 1 run for me, because 1 Sky Stone is 2 energy, and running this is 2 energy. This is where it's at. You know, I have a team, it's called FP, it's friendship points. So I just power these up. I just get friendship points on these friendship experience, which is friendship levels, which allows you to, when you reach a certain amount of friendship level 3 heroes, you get Covenant Bookmarks from Reputation. So I go through all my heroes, I bring them to, well, my heroes, my core heroes, I bring them all to 10, friendship level 10 eventually, because I use them in multiple areas of the game. But heroes that I don't really use much, or mostly just for PvP, I grind their friendship levels in there to 6. You know, I try to get everyone to 6, and then eventually I'll just do the grind to level 10, which is insanely long for Covenant Bookmarks, but I prefer to just do it to friendship level 6 for now. That's like under the name, you see like Luluka, she's friendship comfortable, she's 5, and also it unlocks their expression, which I haven't really like set up. I feel like every time I set up this stuff, it's like gets wiped out. Maybe because I swap account with different of my phones, maybe that's why it gets reset or something. Yeah, let's go over my heroes. The skill ups is something I want to cover before. Oh, the transmission, sorry. So transmission, you have a triple S hero, you go transmission. And that's a great way to, you know, get rid of your triple S heroes. I have not unlocked any. Selling penguins here is also worth it. You get some gold, but don't craft penguins. Save your stigma for skill enhancement when they implement that. Okay, so heroes that I use in multiple areas of the game, or that I really need in PvP, I just skill enhance. And Molagoras, I mean, that's definitely an issue. Massive issue for free-to-play players. So the way I've been doing it is, you know, Destina, I use her in arena defense, offense, Guild War, defense, offense. So I had to go for that. This one is just one because it's just one Molagora memory imprint. Fallen Cecilia, I mean, Moonlight natural 5-star hero. Gotta show her some love. Gotta drop some Molagoras because it's some very powerful increase there. Ken, Fire Ken has been, you know, the guy that I got from Epic7. I planned for him, so I just maxed him out. I maxed him out. You know, I went all the way in for him because I'm using him in so many different areas of the game. I just had to. He's just so good. You know, some heroes I just throw one because I felt like I might have been, I was going to use them a lot. I started with one, even for Cecilia, like, but that's 10% damage increase. It was worth it because I was using her as a bruiser early on. Auxiliary lots, you know, I don't really use him much anymore, but I will be farming some speed, so I will have a set of speed gear for him soon enough. Guider Ether, I was using him a bit, but I stopped. I'll get some gear for him later on. A lot of heroes that I need Molagoras for, it's ridiculous. Akates, I mean, no, she's getting phased out, but she's still amazing because of that buff as well. I mean, she's definitely top tier. Angelic Montmorency, I mean, I just had to. She's just so good, and I'll get these Molagoras back when it costs Stigma to skill enhance 3-star heroes. Can't wait for that. I'll get those back too. Chaos Axe, that's a lot of Molagoras right there, but I got him early on, and he's been my go-to guy, man. Like, just for doing some cleaving with auxiliary lots, taking out someone just with his skill 3 with Ox lots, or just bringing him in when I'm baiting different elements in Guild Wars. He's great. He's amazing. You know, I did his specialty change and all that. Carmen Rose, Golem 11 just destroys Golem 11. Only a 3-star. More Molagoras that I will get back, so very cool. So yeah, let me go over my stats and my gear. I guess I can just show my stats. You will see my stats actually, because I'll leave it open when I show my gear. If I go too quick, guys, sorry, just press pause. Or you could have the video played in 0.5x speed. That would, you know, slow down and you could just see it, or use that plus pausing together. You should be able to just see my gear without an issue. Exclusive equipment, that's really huge. Very cool they implemented that. I mean, I was definitely blessed on this account so far. I mean, I didn't think I would get Moonlight natural 5-star heroes this quick. And Fallen Cecilia, I got her quite fast. Loluca, she's a recent addition, and I went pretty much all in on her gear. Free gear removal, but I'll stick with that gear for her. Especially if I can do Hell Raid with her, then definitely good. Bellona, have not used her that much, but I mean, Banshee 11, very strong there. Crow, I've been using a lot in PvP. Was using him on defense before, not anymore, but I might just use him again in the near future. He's so good. He's so good. I've been wearing Aureus on him before, but now it's on Fallen Cecilia. Yeah, very powerful, and those skill enhancements are definitely worth it. And I have, you know, 2, because I pulled a duplicate. One was a memory imprint from Unknown Slate, plus another one was from a duplicate. All this stuff adds up, man. Tamarine, I just swapped the gear from... I mean, I just put all the gear of Agatis onto her. I mean, she doesn't have insane speed, but I've been farming Golem 11 so much that's why. My Ken, I mean, he's just amazing. PvE, PvP, Proof of Valor. He's an amazing fire tank. Just bait ice heroes and PvP onto him is just great. Isaria plus Tamarine, I want to use that. I have her faster than Tamarine, so I can just reset the skill cooldown of Tamarine with her if she goes first. I mean, Bloodstone was just like for the last Guild War that I was running, since it's free gear removal. Bell and Season, the gear that was on him is now on it's on Luluka actually, because Luluka just gives about the same camping morale, but she brings more to the team. I prefer her over Bell, but Bell after the buff is very powerful. Cecilia, that's just like crit set gear that I had laying around, and I mean, she's a bruiser, and I even went with attack percentage boost on her just to complete the other crit set. I'm using her sometimes in Guild Wars. Was using her much more when I got her initially. She replaced Raz, so it was a free 5-star summoning ticket we all got, and I feel like she was definitely a solid pull at the time, and she's still very powerful. General Purgus, I want to skill his skill 2. I mean, that combat readiness you get for free, you should have more effect resistance. Like with Strag, it's not enough. Like just low 100. When you go effect resistance, you gotta go all the way in. I'm talking 150 minimum, 150 to 200% effect resistance at higher PvP leagues. So yeah, I definitely want that combat readiness. It's so good. You can just bait dark heroes onto him. I mean, arena offense, Guild War offense, super good hero. Plus you got the stun plus the attack buff, very strong. Assassin Cully, I'm not using her yet. I will be using better gear on her. This was just like some tam gear. I mean, I'm missing like 2 pieces plus the artifact. I will use her later for sure. Just some like speed gear, like best that I had at the time. Alright, I had to drink some water. Man, I've been talking non-stop. So yeah, I'll have better speed gear on Auxiliary Lot soon enough, because of course Wyvern 11 now. Kitty Clarissa, I mean, she's super slow, but I was testing that out with Strike Gauntlet, so she was at like 200% plus effect resistance. But I need to test her out more.